Explain to me as a woman, how can you wear that and also complain and post it and also complain that you don't like being sexualized?
Here's the part that I like about the backlash. Clearly, it's something that a lot of people can't take. So if it's something that you can't take, maybe you shouldn't expose yourself to the backlash and provoking the backlash.
Stephen A. Smith never holds back, but this time he went directly at Angel Reese. After her latest stunt went viral, he gave a message so blunt and honest that fans are still arguing if he crossed the line. But what did Angel Reese actually do to cause this reaction? And where does her biggest rival, Caitlin Clark, fit into the story? Stay tuned, it's deeper than it looks.
She's a beautiful young lady, and there's a lot of beautiful young ladies in the WNBA. But when you do that, you can't come down the line and complain about being objectified later on. It's not going to work with people. Whether it's right or wrong, it's not going to work.
Let's take it back. Just a few days into the new year, Angel Reese showed up in a dress that had everyone talking. The pictures spread across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok in no time. But instead of praise, backlash hit hard. Some called it unprofessional, others said she was just chasing attention. The criticism got so intense that Reese actually shut down her Instagram on New Year's Day. She's back online now, but the impact had already been made.
Caitlin Clark, the reason I bring up Caitlin Clark is because they're attached at the hip with one another, which means they're ultimately going to be compared, Tori. And when you look at Caitlin Clark is balling. She's a rookie of the year. She was one of the finalists for the league MVP honors as a rookie, breaking all types of records. She should have been on Team USA. She didn't choose to play in an unrivaled league. Her brand building has been incredibly impressive.
And that's when Stephen A. Smith jumped in on his show. He didn't hold back at all. He said, Caitlin Clark is handling her brand like a pro. But Angel, girl, what are you doing? It came across less like an attack and more like a frustrated mentor talking to a young player who doesn't fully understand the spotlight she's in.
Angel Reese, in my opinion, has been raised either influential by her parents or peers to be a subpar example for women.
Here's the difference. While Reese keeps getting pulled into controversy, whether it's trash talk at LSU, public feuds, or social media drama, Caitlin Clark has been focused on dominating. Rookie of the Year, MVP finalist, selling out arenas, breaking TV records. Reese might grab headlines, but Clark is building a legacy. And Stephen A. made that contrast crystal clear.
Let's call it what it is. I am not trying to say that she should be criticized or she is wrong. What I'm saying is by pulling it down, clearly you felt there was something wrong with it.
But this isn't new for Angel Reese. Think back to LSU versus Iowa, when she mocked Caitlin Clark with the now famous "you can't see me" gesture. That made her a viral star, but also a target for criticism. Since then, it's been WNBA ejections, non-stop Twitter beefs, and the growing idea that she's chasing the spotlight more than the game itself. Each moment has chipped away at her credibility. And now, Stephen A. is openly asking if she's learned anything at all.
Now, yes, you are 22. Yes, you are young. And there's a lot of things that we didn't want people to know about when we were her age. Fair enough, especially me, okay? Because I'm 30 plus years removed from that age. I got that part. There was no social media then or whatever. But here's my point to you. She knows there's social media. She is not dumb. She's quite a brilliant young lady. She's very smart, very accomplished. And on top of it all, she is in this age where she does know social media exists. And she has exploited it to her advantage. And so when you take that into consideration, that means you're mindful of the imagery and the perception that you're assisting in.
The public reaction was split. Some fans defended Reese, saying she's just being herself, unapologetic and bold. Others criticized her, claiming she's hurting her own career. But the most revealing response came from within the WNBA itself, where more and more voices are saying Reese simply isn't on Caitlin Clark's level when it comes to professionalism.
Caitlin Clark, the reason I bring up Caitlin Clark is because They're attached at the hip with one another, which means they're ultimately going to be compared, Tori. And when you look at Caitlin Clark is balling. She's a rookie of the year. She was one of the finalists for the league MVP honors as a rookie, breaking all types of records. She should have been on Team USA. She didn't choose to play in an unrivaled league. Her brand building has been incredibly impressive.
Stephen A. wrapped it up with a harsh reality check. Every action has a reaction. Angel Reese might be pulling clicks and headlines, but what's the price? Caitlin Clark is letting her game speak, while Reese is letting Instagram drama shape her image. And in a league where discipline, respect, and professionalism mean everything, that gap is massive.
Have to be cognizant that no matter how you step out of your house, you are now Angel Reese, and you will always be picked apart, unfortunately. It comes with the crown. You're a queen. You're beautiful, you know? So you just have to remember that if you aren't ready for the scrutiny, if you're not ready for the heat, then, you know, you just got to be mindful that what comes with it. You have to be mindful with what comes with it.
So here's the real question. Is Stephen A. Smith right? Has Angel Reese already hurt her brand too much to fix? Or does she still have time to turn it around, silence her critics, and rise to Caitlin Clark's level of dominance? One thing's clear, the WNBA spotlight has never been brighter, and Angel Reese is running out of time to decide who she wants to be under it.
And I have told countless women over the years in this industry, the bosses are always watching. Whether directly or indirectly, there's always eyes on you.
Breaking news from the WNBA, Stephen A. Smith is taking aim at Angel Reese once again. After her latest off-court move, he says he's had enough and fans can't believe it. Is Angel Reese sabotaging her own career while Caitlin Clark keeps quietly taking over the league? This story has it all: drama, rivalry, and every coach's worst nightmare.
Some of her TikTok posts, like she's literally held up an outline after getting waxed. You can literally see all of her business. They're outlined in blue.
Angel Reese started the new year with a bold move, posting pictures in a provocative dress that went viral instantly. But the backlash was harsh, so much that she briefly deactivated her Instagram. For a 22-year-old athlete already under heavy scrutiny, this wasn't just about fashion. It turned into a debate about image, responsibility, and reputation. And naturally, Stephen A. Smith wasn't going to stay quiet.
Explain to me as a woman, how can you wear that and also complain and post it and also complain that you don't like being sexualized? What is the take here?
This isn't the first time Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark have been stacked up against each other. Their rivalry goes back to the 2023 NCAA championship, when Reese taunted Clark with the now famous "you can't see me" gesture. That moment went viral, sparking debates about sportsmanship, race, and the culture of women's basketball. Fast forward to now, Clark is Rookie of the Year, an MVP finalist, and the face of major sponsorships. Reese, meanwhile, is stuck fighting headlines about drama and distractions.
Look, again, I have no issue with women who want to make money based on their sexuality, right? More power to you, do whatever you want. But don't whine to me that you've been far too sexualized and then post the photos that have been posted.
Stephen A. Smith didn't pull any punches. He warned that Angel Reese's reputation could hurt her career, saying teams are watching and no franchise wants a player known more for social media stunts than basketball. His guest doubled down, calling Reese desperate for attention. Harsh words for a young star still trying to find her place in the league. The truth is, social media can make or break athletes. For Caitlin Clark, it's been a tool to build her brand, showcase her success, connect with fans, and keep her image spotless. For Angel Reese, it's been the opposite. Deleted posts, online arguments, and viral controversies have overshadowed her talent. And in today's digital age, nothing really disappears, even if you hit delete. Meanwhile, Clark is writing a completely different story, breaking rookie scoring records, handling pressure with composure, and attracting both sponsors and fans. Stephen A. used her as the example, an athlete letting her game speak while building a brand companies can trust. The contrast is impossible to ignore. This isn't just about a dress. It's about career longevity. Endorsements, contracts, even team investment all depend on reputation. Reese's talent is undeniable, but if the off-court noise keeps drowning out her play, opportunities will close. The big question, will Angel Reese be remembered as the Bayou Barbie who brought drama, or as the athlete who matured into a WNBA superstar? Her story is a case study in the double-edged power of social media. For young athletes, the lesson is clear: every post shapes your legacy. Caitlin Clark has mastered that balance. Reese, for now, still seems stuck chasing instant gratification. And as Stephen A. said, you can't have it both ways.